Gedds station. I'm wandering down to Gedds station. It's a place like none you've seen. It's a place so bright and clean. A barrel rolling across your screen. And I promise I'm not mad.
And I'm playing some Geoguessr. Woo, Geoguessr. You do actually want a bird feeder. Oh, you were literally fucking minutes away from me 2 weeks ago. I could have just fucking... I could have walked it over to you. That's very upsetting. What language are you speaking here? Not enough accents to be... it's I think Bulgaria? Yeah, do be... it's Serbia. Cool, kill me. Kill me. Don't... Oh, just kill me. Dominican Republic roof bars? You don't think Miss Burnzoid does? Yeah, that would have made the handover a little awkward, I think. It's a... stick on... It like suction cups to your window, and they're fine, they're fine. They're fine if you don't live on the first floor and cars parked pretty much under every one of your windows. You know, and that's... I appreciate that's a situation. This has got to be Indonesia. That was Indonesian flags, which helps. I appreciate that's a pole one. You want a big stick. Realise my microphone gain isn't as high as it should be. You want a one on a big stick. This is... well, something, isn't it? I want to say it's... right. It feels like the buildings feel South American, but the electricity poles that can only be described as insane feel like Southeast Asia. Feel like your Thailand, your Philippines, whatever. Look at the flags. They were business flags, weren't they? Oh no, they weren't business flags. They were... That's a Brazilian flag. Is the only one I recognise. Is that's a Brazilian flag. Give it to a charity shop. The charity shops around me could do us a new sock. The charity shops around me, considering it's a large and deprived area, the charity shops are fucking shit. Here. .br. It is Brazil. It's just Brazil. It's just Brazil. Oh, okay. Oh no, we got a car. Senegalese car. You assume. Old posh people need to die. Yeah, that's the problem. I think it's not. It's such a young population. We got a Gen 2 camera here. Oh no, ignore that because it's Australian bollards. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, they definitely are better in other areas for sure. They were very, very poor. I was very disappointed because it's the first time I went out. Although, did I get this top? This is one of my favourite tops. It was like £3 from a charity shop, and it's plain green. So the design does nothing for me, but it's just got the best fit. It's just like, just the way it hangs off me is like somehow just takes 10 kilos off me. It's great. It's magic. It's actually magic. Thinking that's a Swedish signs? They all look like Swedish signs. There aren't many charity shops here. I was about to say where, and then I was like, oh right, yeah, Italy. I feel like the density of charity shops is a very British thing. Like, you know there's a street of almost... like, you got your vape shop, you got, like, vapes, betting shops, shit coffee shops, charity shops. So Yeah. Oh, man, I'm just going to guess Sweden. This one's boring me. Oh, fuck off, Finland, you fucking pricks. Those were not the Finnish signs, you fucking liars. This looks French. Yeah. Those are the shops. That's the British High Street right there. The bread tweet, the one that was like 8 million lines long. Hey, Snakehead, how are you doing today, friend? How are you doing today, friend? Ooh. We're in a place they haven't finished building. Or they haven't finished ripping down, I don't know. Either way, it looks South American, doesn't it? I don't... Oh, no, we're driving on the left. Ignore me. Ignore me. We've got these, which I think are... You get in... South Africa? Promised I'd stop doing that accent. For the peri peri chicken, good stuff, pal. Yeah, definitely. Good stuff, friend. I hope you slept well last night. I don't know why I've got to mention that. It's because you go to bed whilst like the stream's still on. I hope you've had a good day today. It's making me think. It's making me think Romania, and I'm not sure that's correct, but the sign's making me think Romania. Hey, Domi. So you've not paid attention to what? Sorry, bud. You've been gaming. You've been gaming. Goodness me. This guy's a freaking gamer. This pal of mine. This person here claims to be a gamer. Can't allow that, can we? Perfectly good bludge of a day. Not a word I'd use as a positive describer. I wouldn't. If someone said, "Oh, it's a bit bludge," I'd say, "Oh, it's bad, isn't it?" A bit bad, very bad, maybe. I would say. Why is this music so solemn? It's meant to be like generic house music. Lego Star Wars. Those are some of my favourite games on the PlayStation 2. I absolutely love those. Especially, I think the second one, you could make your own character out of, like, the different character parts you'd unlocked. And then some of the parts had different abilities. What plate have we got? I'm assuming this is US. I've literally never heard it. Does anyone else know what bludge means? I need to get back on Elden Ring, but I strongly can't be. It's a real momentum thing for me, and I just have none now. Absolutely none. Never heard it. You're not Malta. You say you're stupid again. I'm gonna throw an egg from here to Italy. Hey, Agra, how are you doing, friend? How you doing, bud? Welcome in. Yeah, bludge is in like bludgeon. That's what I was gonna say. It reminds me of the start of. Just like that's what makes me think of Milo. Will you not sit on Cleo? Milo, off. Not face first, you stupid cunt. Use your feet, mate. Milo, come here. Milo. Good boy. Come here. You stupid idiot. Land on your feet, not your face. Have you ever seen a cat, mate? They're not famous for landing on their faces. I know you're a dog, but you're not much bigger than a cat. Yeah, I'll throw a freaking egg at you, Molso. I know the rough vicinity. Did you just call your dog a stupid cunt? Yes. He should. If he didn't want to be called that, he should stop being one. He had the jump from the seat And it's quite a low chair. It's, you know, we're talking... He's 18 inches off the ground. And he landed on his face. He was only told to get off because instead of just sitting next to Cleo, he sat on Cleo's ribs. He's fucking like 9 kilos of chunky Jack Russell. What a big silly baby. I don't call someone a stupid cunt to be... Well, it's all based on tone, isn't it? Dogs are like liberals. They go everything off tone, not off content. Are dogs like liberals or are liberals like dogs? Hard to decide. Oh, this is fucking boring the shit out of me. I'm going to guess Canada because Juge said it. Oh, Juge. Disgustingly good guess. Juju added permitted term, shut up cunt, shut up cunt. All caps, exclamation marks at the end. Such specific added terms. Can I not just put a blanket allowance? Utica. Slightly different from Ulica, isn't it? Or Ulica. So, I feel like I should know this just off of that. Just based purely off that, but I don't. It must be Czech or something, mustn't it? Surely. Hungarian. You start using it more. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Swaco must feel right at home. At least in that regard. We don't know what bludge means, but we do certainly make good use of that. That's the most Hungarian. That, like, ignore the DIHU, but just based on language, that's the most Hungarian set of words. Hey Jess, how you doing, friend? Been a minute. Jess, those your emotes. I didn't know you streamed, pal. I didn't know you streamed. Let me give you a follow. Did I already? No, I definitely didn't. I apologise. Let me give you one. Just recently affiliate. Nice. Mods, can I get a shout out, please? Go on. Give our pal a shout out. Apologise. I didn't know, mate. You should jump in the Discord if you're not already. And we will, I think it might be, I can't remember. And I will ask the mods to put you on our going live. We've got a bot that lets people know when all the streamers in the Discord are going live. And, anyone's welcome to be a part of it. Oh, cool. Well, I'll, Jan, can you either, I don't know if you're able to do it, or just give Kinyo a poke. Alright, so we're in Greater America. I'm not using yellow road lines. We've got stubby aerial or anything? Can't see the car very well, it's weird. Okay, black car. I can't remember those kilometer markers. I'm thinking they're Argentinian. Okay, so the small sign, black at the top, white at the bottom. Been painting all morning. Good stuff, pal. Give it a drop in the art section. I always appreciate when you drop something in the art section. I've got black and white. Well, these are just like rail. Very interested by this one. Black and white on all the poles. Wanted to see this sign, but I think I'm going to struggle like fuck. It's natural. A poke, a hand poke. No, don't get Malta involved. Goodness. I think these are Thai. No, they don't use the black and white, do they? So maybe we're in... Maybe we're in Sri Lanka. I don't know yet. Lao. We're driving on the left, so can't be Lao. Can't be Lao. Smeghead, didn't you find as far a Geoguessr 8 ball? I can never remember. I'm sure it was though. I've never known. Let's see what. Please show us some language. Does look like. Yeah. Regular hangout was off sick. You did a random browse. Found me randomly. Huge stuff. Huge stuff. All the better for it. Me, well, I am at least. Goodness knows you probably aren't. Some horror film. A lot of very faded signs. What have we got here? No, come on. Right, so we got the standard, like, Scandinavian sign. I don't think it's Estonia, because I'm not sure they use that yellow on the road, so it's probably... Like, it could be. It's giving me Finland at the moment, though. Do you like and explore around the place on Geo? It's good stuff, right? You should get better at identifying South Asian scripts. They're super interesting, right? TIE is Finnish. Good stuff. So I haven't got your conductor badge back. I don't know if it's time limited, pal. Fucking man's angry about his conductor badge, though, and you can see why. Malta, you got your artist badge back, right? You got that back. Yesterday. I think I had my mouth actually like going on the what's looking at this language. Oh, come on, science. Be good. .com, fuck off. Like, it is Balkan, but I don't know. We're using euros. I can't remember what any currencies that any of them use though, so that's useless to me. Not because it's useless information, but because I don't know. Currency is something I don't actually know a lot about. I've not used look at that amazing follower emote. .si, that's what we were hoping for. Let's go. I still haven't had a single sip from my old Milo. Look how you're sat, bud. I'll get a very bad picture of Milo, but I just need to encapsulate how he's sat right now. Look at this idiot. Bless him. Bless him. New Scottish Indie Ref Day announced. I didn't even know they were getting one. I didn't even know they were being able to push one through. They're just doing anyway. Let's go. I've got... Well, one, I'm not Scottish, so really I've got no right to an opinion, but... Scottish politics is, you know, being in Britain, quite shit, but just purely for fucking up the concept of Britain, you need to get independence. Just if for nothing else. If for absolutely no other reason. They haven't given permission. That will be even funnier when hopefully the answer comes out as yes, like a decently strong yes. Like, you know. And then they go, well, like, well, what are you going to do? Do you say no and just embolden everyone? Embolden all the people who did vote yes, or or just agree to it, which they really won't want to do. Yeah, they won't get into the EU. They won't. I highly doubt they'll get into the EU, but it's not the... It's got to be Mexico, this, right? It feels like Mexico. That's enough for me, almost.
Toss a coin
Oh,
to
thank you,
your
Multi. I
streamer.
was going to call
Oh,
Multi
valley
then.
of plenty, oh, valley of plenty,
Mexico.
Malta Trashu is gifting a sub. What a sweetheart. Malta Trashu gifted a tier 1 sub to Island Life Diva.
Oh, no,
They have given 29 gift subs in the channel.
I didn't give Burnzoid a high, so I'm just going to hold this one for extra long. Feel the tendons in my wrists burning up. Howsies. There's my boy Milo. There's my large son. What is going on up here? Oh, we're in Blur Town. Or Slur Town. This state voted to succeed way back in the 30s. Ignored in the UK. That's so weird, that, isn't it? That's very weird that they just ignored it. You'd think they wouldn't be able to, but they just did. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Boredom very soon. It's too... Oh, fuck off, Geoguessr. Why are you so broken? Always went fully free of the UK then. Really the same as Succession though, is it like... Oh, for a start, I guess you would have been a separate country anyway in its own right. I always see a country as large as Australia, big enough to be its own continent essentially, just being one country, and think that's crazy, isn't it? To me at least. That's a crazy thing. Austria. Well, that's what I was thinking, Juice, because it just looks Swiss, right? But I just have this big sinking feeling that it won't be. It just won't be. Are we like Croatia or something weird? So we got these white signs with the folded back like metal on them, which isn't Austrian, I don't think. It's like a Balkan thing. Like, oh, mate, can I not go? Where's got Gen 4 coverage? It is pretty, isn't it? Unilaterally change the Australian PM in the 50s, did they? Can we gain anything from this? No, it's just a very... Well, probably yes, but I can't. I cannot. It says Poland or Romania. It's just... I don't know. Maybe, you know, I've been very wrong in the past, doesn't? I'm sure I've seen them in Balkan countries too. It's just stopping me moving at this point. This might help me just a bit. Blue plate. Could it even be like Czech? Could it even be like... I don't know about their signs. I do know about their signs, but not those signs. Got any language on here, bud? Wasn't enough language to make a certain guess from it. Like Spain. Didn't look German though, so thanks. It's Spain. That's right. The green and luscious hills, the rolling hills of Spain. Still leaning towards Poland. I really think it's... I've got a few places running through my mind. The Gen 4 coverage is making me think it could be Czech. I don't know if they have any terrain that looks like this. I mean, that's close to Poland if you're thinking it's Polish. Piles of logs. Was the language Hungarian? I mean, there wasn't a lot of language. Oh, no. I'm going back to my first thought. Wait, no. That could be Austrian. But no, the language definitely wasn't German, was it? I'm sticking with Slovenia, which was my original thought when I was saying Balkan. We take those. We take those. We take those. Now we've got the same bollard again, essentially. That's a Mark II. Get some Geoguessr emotes in the chat, please. It's got the rare little rear panel over the boot that I quite like. Right, the problem with those bollards is about a fucking third of Europe seems to use them. What an incredibly shit sign this is. Well, there is actually an EU sign underneath that, but it's far too small to read anything more than the flag. Goodness me, look at that wall of emotes. That's probably one of my favourite emotes I think that I've made. Just in terms of like utility. I'll probably make it follower only. Well, not follower only, but like just follower Croatia. So the thing is, Croatia have joined the EU, haven't they? But it's actually more recent than their Geoguessr coverage. I think that's why you see a lot of the plain white plates. Got some Cyrillic going on, which means there's probably with the Montenegro or even Serbia. Yeah, Serbia or Montenegro. That looks like... Oh, that looks a lot like English at the bottom. Sort of looks like almost Italian or something there. Macedonia. Yeah, I think they use the same bollards again. And like, I'm not good with any of the languages, like, in either of their forms. Oh, do we have any riffs, actually? We do have riffs. Let's go. Should have checked that about 2 minutes ago, eh? It's got to be Montenegro then, right? I could have seen bollards and... Look at that. Look at that for an emote. Goodness me. I need to learn how to fucking animate shit so I can just make emotes and just swap around all the time. Twitch did give you like the utilities to just have a big like bank of pre-approved emotes that you just switch between as much as you want. I've just like never used it. I've not even got some of my slots filled. There's some. Is this Swiss, by the way? Looks like a Swiss plate. Looks like a Swiss town. Looks like a low cam. It's stupidly talented. It does look very nice, to be fair, like, considering the very limited, sort of space for an emote. I mean, I love all our emotes. This is my favourite. This is my favourite, like, animated one, though. This one gets so much use. Right, this is the Nigerian car. Nigerian. I think this is. You'd assume this is Bulgarian. I won't travel too far down this one before I just guess. Just a sign would be pretty sound. This is your favourite, of course. Look at that one. I'd not seen that before. Not seen that. I'd not seen one before. I got Molto to make the my sus one because I had I've taken off now because obviously I've got that one. It's it was a Simpsons GIF that I'd had saved. So when I first had animated emotes, I just like stuck the Simpsons like GIF there. Just to like test them out. Right, what are we... Roads, the snow, the buildings. Surely it's Bulgaria. I like the egg. This is Iceland. Icelandic bollards, look. Yeah, they're Icelandic bollards, right? I mean, it like, and you can just tell, but it's very pretty, isn't it? It's extremely pretty. Controversial opinion. Iceland is extremely pretty to look at. So we're driving on the left of that script. It's got to be Thai. They're speaking Thai, so it's probably Thailand. That's a crazy opinion that I've got. Crazy idea that I've had. A crazy notion to put forward. They're speaking Thai, probably Thailand. You need software that can make a GIF out of videos. There's loads of that, I think. I think like a lot of like websites that can do it. For Twitch, you need a certain size, and it's also got to have a limit of 60 frames. Living in mountain desert, in a no mountain desert flatland. Anywhere hitty and green is always pretty to you. Yeah, I can definitely imagine living somewhere. Is that a plate on the side, do we think? Can we see? If we go past it, maybe we can see. Is it? I can't really tell what that is. It looks sort of stylized, so. Where does that, though? Colombia does that, but it had white plates. That one's got yellow plates though. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's South America. Sorry, I should have. I just don't know whether I've said things or not sometimes. Just because of like the trees and stuff and the road and then that play on the side, that whole play on the side thing, I only know South American countries to do it. Desert Adventure. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I don't know if we're tracking the, would be weird, but the outline of the car is very, well, I say car, like the outline of the blur is very, like on like a small vehicle or something. or maybe we're flicking between. One of the blurs was very like sort of low quality. But this is we're definitely on a car right now, so I don't know what that was all about. Not good with hot weather. I should imagine you get that the same in Sweden as we do. Whenever it does get hot, it gets like humid as well, because it's normally like, assume you get a lot of rain at the same time. I've never really experienced like a dry heat. Everyone just says the dry heat's just completely different. Is it a polar desert? Yeah. Let's go to Antarctica. Who's retweeted my tweet? What little... I finally got a follow back from person in the room. Of Broken Bottle Boy fame. I'm blessed. Make you hear it. Don't give me a fucking retweet, you losers. Not all of you. Not all losers. You are all losers. 40 in dry heat is bearable. 30 to 35 in humid can get fucked. Yeah, right? Like, this is from what I'm hearing. From what I'm hearing on the grapevine here. This is the difference. Is that humidity's adding, like... You can escape a dry heat, right? You can... Yeah, look, Colombian cross, let's go. No, that's Venezuela, you idiot. Singapore? Yeah, they are driving on the left, aren't they? Life starts here. I hate over-the-top advertising. Please don't ever pretend to me that your product is life-changing, unless it's like a medical thing. '20 is jumper weather. If I put a jumper on in 20-degree weather, I would be dead by the afternoon. We got some slightly odd. Is that meant to be a Jetta or something? What is that? It's a Polo, but like it's a... I got weird models of VW, so instantly I'm thinking it's I want to say South America, but actually it's blue plates, blue on the plates at least. It's feeling sort of Spanish. Just sort of got to make sure we're left-hand drive, because I was thinking briefly it was Malta, but 0 is jumper weather. I'd say about 5 degrees is jumper weather. About 5 single digits, let's say less than 10. I'm probably like, yeah, I might put a hoodie on or something. I'm assuming this is Spain. I've actually seen anything though besides just cars. You could certainly convince me that was Spanish. You could certainly tell me and I'd buy it. And the only language I'd get that I was about to say the only language I'd get that confused was Portuguese, but I could quite easily get it confused with Italian. You put a jumper on last night. I put a jumper on this morning. 2 reasons. It was slightly raining, and I was tired. I got up at like 9 o'clock this morning, and I was tired. And I've said this before. I go cold. I feel the cold more when I'm tired. Hey Chris, how you doing, pal? How you doing, friend? Hey Badger. He said Barcelona. Yeah, that's what I guessed. Barcelona. Hey Chris, how you doing, friend? How have you been? Didn't notice you sneak in. I am okay, thank you, friend. I am okay. Greek on the sign there. Is that just a Greek restaurant there? We're playing some Geoguessr, which I have never once said a bad word about, actually. Never once. Oh, Mash. How I was feeling this morning, I definitely would have got up much later than I did. But I simply had to go and see my diabetic nurse. Hey, Fluff Weasel. People jumping in when I'm not looking. Yeah, we're doing well, thank you, Chris, mate. Should know this bus. I wish I knew all the bus stop signs. This much creaky, it must be Melbourne. That's right, that's what people are saying. More and more people. DJ Bauer?
Welcome to Gedds Station, DJ Bauer.
Thank you for the follow, friend. I appreciate it. Ooh, what have we got here? What have we got here? Watch this, watch this. That's one of those fucking 3D bollards. Hey DJ Bar, thanks for the follow, mate. Cool emote. Australia is the largest Greek population outside of Greece. That's actually wild to me. What are they all doing over there? Over there? What are you doing over there, bud? I have a feeling those bollards could be Hungarian, maybe. Maybe. Someone else's code is ruining my day. Oh no, mate. Is that better or worse than your code ruining your day? Because at least you have someone to constantly be angry at. Go back. I refuse to go back. I will only ever move forwards playing this game. That is how... Going backwards... That's how they get you, Juge. The black car had an address. What, just printed on it? Maybe not enough accents above the letters for me to definitely say that's Hungarian. Stupid as that sounds. .hr. .hr. That does say Croatia on it as well. Did not have this. Came in from Mash's Twitter post. Mash, you hero. HR would be Croatia. What Dometer said there. DJ Bar, welcome in. And if you're a Mash, a fan of because I called you all losers for not retweeting. I did. My goodness. Look, see, that's proof in action right there. Look, it does say... It's got to be there. One sign I go, oh, maybe it's a foreign construction company or something, but two signs I go, that's yeah, it is Croatia in Croatian. And don't worry, I didn't have a fucking clue when I first started playing. Russia. Decent odds. Hey Bear, very busy. Bear, I would just get less busy. Bud. Look at these chonky freaking bollards. Feels like maybe it's even Eastern Russia or something. I'm saying that to try and look clever, when I don't actually know where we are. Oh, more Eastern than Moscow. We did get Donetsk a couple of times. I know we did, didn't we? And I could have cried. That is the flag of my boys, Costa Rica. Tie, Juge. Invert those colours, buddy. Invert those colours, pal. Hope this is helpful. Ooh, hope what's helpful? What am I saying is helpful? Oh my days. That is helpful, isn't it? That is helpful. Look at that. That is helpful. And every other country that's not listed, I assume, just uses the euro. Switzerland still use the franc. Why did I not know that? Foreign, I knew. Don't forget your dollary dues. Swiss in the EU. I just don't know why I didn't. I even knew they weren't in the EU. They made quite a point of it. Also, some fucking racist lady was like talking highly about the Swiss moving to Switzerland the other day. So I told her that we'd crowdfund Dignitas. So I should really have remembered that. Well, where the devil is this then? Switzerland should be destroyed. Gaddafi, you know, he's a man who caused a lot of split opinion, but he got one thing universally correct. Weapons would be so proud. Brazil? Could be. I've got a weird feeling, and I'm gonna go see a doctor about it very soon. Are we? Let me see some text. Hostile. Are we in India? Are we driving around on a bike? Or some such? No, we're in a trekker. Ah, trekker, see? Are we in an Indian sort of, like university area, or just trekking? A lot of naughty gold. Right hand drive on that bus. Yeah. Sorry, me confused then, but we do the most this is the most stupid thing in the world, isn't it? Is that just to confuse people, right hand drive means that they're driving on the left. I think this has got to be India with this tracker. Big W on going to see a doctor. Thanks. It was my diabetic nurse. She was nice. She is nice. Turns out the reason she hadn't managed to send an email to me is she just added a load of extra letters to my name. What was my dad like? Oh no. Oh dear. The least surprising thing ever. Turns out my old man has type 2 diabetes. I am the least shocked person in the entire world. Always confused you. No, it literally confused me then. Smoker went right-hand drive. I went, hold on, they drive on the left in Italy. And I went, oh yeah, that's what that means. This looks Belgian, doesn't it? Driving in Italy seems like it'd be fun. That's a Belgium. Looks it, doesn't it? Looks it, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm messaging my old man. Where is this going to be? Like Hong Kong, maybe? Maybe Hong Kong? .hk, Hong Kong. Very cool, very cool. Right. Those are Thai bollards, I think. Pretty certain. I'm gonna risk my 28 streak on it. Let's go. Love a baby pink Vespa. That would be sick, to be fair. A Gedds station Vespa. What is that third letter in doing on the top piece of text? Greek letter. It's just vibing. It's just vibing. It's crazy. It's like an S has just let itself go in the best possible way. It's the Greek letter. Greece uses Greece uses what fucking am I talking about? I was gonna say the yellow signs, that's what I was trying to think of. That's a hell that said one too many. Oh, now the road's all I was about to say gone all fucky wucky. They use the yellow and red signs on stuff, don't they? Ooh. I was confused by the Gen 4 coverage, actually. That's making me think Swedish. Maybe Crawfish would be around to confirm or deny. A yellow plate on that car for some reason. Why is that? What are you doing with a yellow plate? Fucking rascal. Fucking rascal. Wow. That you on? Squinnings has gone sunny. Sweenus. Ow, my Sweenus horde. That actually sounds like it'd be really funny in a Swedish accent. You heard him. No, Jeej. No. Oh, plate alert. You motherfuckers, I can't read that. Could have been the letter D. Could have been. Camera does look depressingly depressing. GmbH. I know you see that in lots of places, but yeah, I'd say this is German then. Feels like it. Maybe the reason the buildings aren't blurred is because a lot of them are businesses and offices. No reason to have themselves blurred out on Google Maps. .de. I mean, I'm putting together all the pieces here. All the pieces of the puzzle. D for the Germany. I was about to try and see what side the steering wheel was on a tractor. Nobody at me. They wouldn't do such a thing, would they? Not this week. Not this week. You could see the number plate. Yeah, that's what I used to make my original guess, Juge. I don't see what your point is. Jujo loves just poking the bear when I'm playing Geoguessr. On the tractor, you means? No, I could not, Juge. There was... Tractors don't have number plates, bud. They never have. They never have. They never have, Juge. They never will have. Oh, I can't see that, bud. That number plate has seen an industrial amount of use. You say Portugal. Every single person here drives a tractor. If I know what mean amoeb. Meeb. This is a Portuguese island. This is a good time for me to remind myself which ones the Portuguese islands are. Which one's Madeira? There's one of them's. I forget what they all are. I forget what they all are. Is that true, Roger? Is it? That is a Romanian road sign. That's the Romanian road sign. Who is freaking sending in stuff to the Discord? How dare you? How dare you? Oh, festive. There's actually a meta for this like fly bit. I'm sure there is. So this fly bit of dirt on the camera, at least in a country. I'm not sure if it's this one, but there's like a Montenegro, like Macedonia, or something like that. One of them's got in a lot of its coverage like just a big speck of dirt on the camera. CIA drone fly. We got a plain white plate. Festy, I think our dear pal Alien Bob might have helped you out with your Nightbot query. If you hadn't had time to have a look, see. No, I wouldn't make you. I wouldn't distract you from chat for 5 minutes as a sort of pressure release valve from the stream. But if it works as such, I'll tell you who's gonna need a pressure release valve, and that's me. When Geoguessr keep fucking breaking the movement, and I have to like fucking quick tap the mouse button and the W button in order to get us moving. No, you haven't seen anything, pal. You haven't seen anything. I'll tell you who else hasn't seen anything. That's me. That's me on this shitty guess. I could not get rid of you. It wasn't... Get rid of you is a strong term, isn't it? These rusty barriers, right? Where the fuck have I used this rusty barrier meta? That is a true thing that I got to guess right on I think it's North Macedonia, you know. Busty Rari, you can't say that. Isn't a meta, dude. I got to guess right on one. I mean, if you're going down the Kinyu route of meta is only when it's specifically related to stuff added there by Geoguessr or by Google Street View. Rusty barrier, horrid. You can show me barrier type on the M6. No, Burn, stop. It is a thing. And I have used it to make an accurate guess whilst watching Jujo. And he didn't go with my wisdom. And it cost him his 4 streak. It might have even been a 5 or a 6 streak that he lost. M6 isn't real. That's what I've been told. Oh, we meta gatekeeping now. Burnzoid is, as ever. It sees a fucking road barrier. That's a fucking meta, mate. Because I didn't see a fucking thing that told me that was North Macedonia. Not a fucking thing. Except that barrier. Cost him his foreskin. No, no, I can't make that joke, can I? I wouldn't make a joke to GJ. A joke about GJ. You wouldn't waste. You wouldn't waste my time. Rusty barrier meta, mate. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it the fuck in. Maybe in isolation. Well, no, I'm not going to be in, like... Don't use any meta in isolation. There's no meta. There's almost nothing in this game that without contextual clues can just give you the answer. Almost nothing. Almost nothing. Even a web address can... It could be on a vehicle. It could be on it could be. Oh, we've had web addresses on signs, stationary signs, that, you know, were for a neighbouring country. The business was. What are you saying TH at me for, Juge? I don't know what you even mean by TH. I don't even know what you mean by TH. But.mu. I don't even know what you mean by that. The web address is .th. Okay. 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 Let me start by saying I can't think right now. So that's Thailand. Why does this look strongly fucking like Cyrillic then? What is going on? I think I'm down. I think I might be in the most multilingual part of the entire fucking world. I think I might be in the most multilingual part of the fucking world. Every sign is in 6 different languages. No 6 different languages are different from the 6 languages on the previous sign. Queens, New York City. Say what you like about America, and I will. But I don't think they'd use this as a system for electricity cables. I fucking love it, by the way. It just started bundling other electricity cables around it to hold it together. I see the pink motorbike. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't. I was too busy being mind flooded by Jujo just saying .th, 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 .th. Like I even know what that means. What car we got? We got the Ghanaian car. That's literally, when I was saying about the meta only, the only thing I could think of specific enough to be an insta guess is the Ghanaian tape. It's the only thing I could think of. Maybe the Mongolia car, even the Mongolia car changes. Okay, we got these in what looks like Europe. And we got one of these bad boys. Can't work out what that is. If it's like the French one or what. Oh, and good. The movement's broken. We've broken the movement for you. Say thank you. France. That's what Jujo's saying. We're zooming. We're zooming. Zoom in, don't you panic. We're going to get to this sign here. That's going to have a little yellow sign above the top of the start of the sign, and that's how we're going to know. It doesn't. Does still look French, though. Sort of hard to read. Oh, no, this one has one. Here we go. There we go. It was a bit broken, wasn't it? It was a bit broken. Got dotted lines, but doesn't look like it's in a sort of Swiss or... That looks like a Norwegian. Sign? Voice go in there? I'm not sure they use these green kilometer markers, though. God, I'm just choking up here. Yeah, that's... Just choking up and voice is doing bits. This is what happens when you just do 9 hours of streaming on a Monday for no reason. That's what happens. That's what will fucking happen. Right, driving on the left. That's going to be the Bangladesh vehicle. That's going to be the Bangladesh vehicle. Hey, Miffy. How you doing, pal? Not even at the end of the stream. God, do I have to end? Because Miffy's here. Not even now. I know, I've only been streaming just over an hour. Got to be the Bangladesh vehicles. Is that like fog or smog or something going on here? Let's just... We've seen some tuk-tuks. Let's just see some language. Perfect. Perfect stuff. Mippy. Welcome in, Mippy. MIDI. Keyboard. Oh, I've lost Bangladesh. Strog. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. No, Croft. Slash. Mods delete. Mods please delete. Mods delete. That is going to be Turkish, correct? Correct. Oh no, a timeout. 600 seconds. Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. We've got the blue plates, which they do also use in Turkey, despite not being an EU member. Hey, Bean, I'm Red. How's it going, pal? No, Miffy, don't jump in here and immediately start pushing your luck, will you? Yeah, anyway, that has to be Turkish, right? Hey, Mark. How you doing, pal? Hey, Bean, how you doing today, friend? Sly? Work's just too busy. Have you not just simply told them to fuck off yet? We're driving on the left. We're maybe in... See some language. Maybe in Sri Lanka? No. Yes. No. Yes. How about that? Croft, you're back. Croft, you're back. Jujo unbanned you. What's a CD house? That's like the little shelves that people bought just to house their immense CD collection. JC Foster plot something. Okay, so we got shit in English, at least there. No freeway private property, got more shit in English. I was originally thinking this was like South America, but could it actually be like South African or something? I'm very confused by the white car. What do crawfish do? Crawfish knows. Where can you get Adobe products at non-extortionate pricing? I think maybe there's people in my Discord who could advise you where to get a sizable discount on Adobe products. A sizable discount. I'm not saying that they'd be doing it illegally, but I'm certainly saying the discount would be sizable. The CD Shack. Is that a callback? Did I miss it? Well, I'm not saying come into my Discord and do crime. But I'm not saying don't do that. The secret ingredient is crime. I'm not saying that I spent all morning getting my very, very legitimate copy of Premiere Pro to fucking behave itself. I'll tell you what though, I'm fucking glad I didn't pay full price for it. Sorry, does that say... Oh, that says stabling or something. I thought it said stabbing. Stabbing available. Stabbing available. And no hooting. No hooting in the stab house, please, sir. No hooting in the stab house, please. It is raining. It is raining because, of course, it is. It's the end of June in the UK. Gen 4. Well, it was a Gen 4 camera, yep, but there it is again. We've got trouble. We've got trouble. Trouble afoot. Right. Gen 4 cam. So it could be... Well, it could be lots of places, actually. Hungary. Could be Czech. Could be... Oh, let's see this sign. Looks like the Hungarian signs, I want to say. I think. Could be wrong. Thank you, Festy. You bleached those swans. It's the one swan, actually. Why you said no Gedds? Rain in the UK. It's never rained in the UK. Didn't I guarantee you? I'm trying to remember the difference between the Czech signs when you enter and leave a village and the Hungarian ones. And I think the difference is the Hungarian ones should have a red border. So, yeah. If I see some bollards, I will know 100%. At least between those two. If those are the two options I'm giving you. That's a lot of coin. Was Macromedia Studio MX. Don't know what that is, but Hungarian ones are in Hungarian. Alright. Why don't you go back to being fucking balls deep in a fucking road barrier on the side of the M6, mate? Instead of fucking lecturing me about a language you simply have as much understanding as I do, aka fuck all. How about that? How about that? Because you've already... Because your dick is red raw and you need time to recover, I assume is what you mean by work is done. That is literally a place name that I recognise and I simply don't know where we are. Like, I'm not saying I know where we are based on that, but it feels like a really common village or town name. So I'm sure we've literally been in a village with that name. Yeah, but it's a metal road barrier, mate. It's a full day's work in the road barrier mines. You're going to be feeling it no matter what precautions you've taken. Here we have a sign. Do we have a classic Czech sign? We very much do. So I'm going to say it is Czech. Oh no, Chooch. Very fun and good actually. Right, where could these road signs, where could these road, what are these called? Markers be for? They could be Hungarian. There you go, that's one option. Have I eaten enough? No, actually, I'd like a small sandwich. Well, I had 2 small sandwiches, but we've been buying this small bread for reasons I don't really understand. Med check. The heart meds have not been consumed. I don't know if they do the same barriers in the same road markers in like Bulgaria or not. So for me, it's one of the 2 right now, and a simple sign. Eat food and pills and have drink. Yeah, it does that. The place I know most for like transitioning between like spring and whatever season this, just midwinter. Look, is Bulgaria. That's the one that seems to do it the most. But certainly not the only one that does it. Gedds is describing crisps. No, it's a loaf of white bread. It's a loaf of Warburtons or something. It's like they're just small. It's a small loaf. It's small in all the dimensions. Still too hot to eat. You may have forgotten your heart meds today. Mini bread. It's mini bread, all right. They made the bread smaller. They put the chemicals in the water, and it's making the frogs gay. Because you're thinking about Croft. I don't think that's good vibes. I think we should be spending every waking day thinking about my content, so maybe consider that next time. Maybe the bread stayed the same size, but I got bigger. What, like 50% bigger between maybe 4 weeks ago when I had a normal size loaf? And I don't know why that's making me think this is Hungarian. Let's see this sign, maybe it will be more helpful. That's still making me think Hungarian. Half loaves that aren't just half a regular size loaf. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want a full loaf because we don't eat quite enough bread and some of it goes moldy. I don't like fucking freezing it. Get a bigger arm like the arm wrestle, man. Chemtrails are making our bread smaller and more effeminate. Gedds is big and round. My diabetic nurse looked at me today when you're quite tall. I was like, I'm like 5'10". I was like, what are you talking about? Maybe average height at best. At best. Is this Hungarian? This can't be. Well, it can't be Bulgarian, can it? So let's just say yes, it is. You genius. You goddamn genius. Probably instinctively say sorry. She called herself an old hag. And I had to do that laugh where you laugh a bit like, I was going to say, oh, you're not, but she's fucking ancient, so. Please don't be watching this. But you have to do that laugh where you don't find it, like, too funny. Oh, Croft, I love it when people type in the chat they're bored. It's great stuff. You have to pretend, like, you have to find it, like, a polite amount of funny. Like, you can't fucking piss yourself laughing. But you can't, because you can't be like, oh my god, I was just waiting for an opportunity to say it myself. But you can't not laugh. You can't not laugh. Yeah, exactly, Burns. Exactly. You gotta, like, you gotta find it the medium, the correct, the appropriate amount of funny. Oh, it's funny and not true. It's true. It's true. You took a month to send me an email because you'd misspelt my name. The name was written right above the email. You'll need something to do. How about consume Gedds content? If this is enough content for you right now, open up 4 YouTube tabs and watch my videos on double speed. God, can you imagine how much more annoying this already annoying voice will sound in double speed? don't even want to, personally. I don't want to imagine it. You can't make me. What's going on here, then? Don't know. Probably Baltic. It's probably Baltic. It's probably Look, I'm just going to keep saying it. So far I'm thinking Lithuania. I've seen those... What the hell is going on here? Feels Estonia. Could be Estonia. It could be. My bet is Lithuania right now, but... Just because I've seen a lot of those wooden signs before. When we've had guesses that ended up being Lithuania. I'm not trying to zoom quite as much as I am, by the way. The clicking's being a little weird. Some of this stuff was clearly captured a little odd. Oh, fucking exposure, man. Get yourself fucking sorted, will you? Oh, don't tell me you just stopped here. There's plenty more road. Did I not go straight out to this main road initially? Is that not the first thing I did? Everyone, feel free to just call me a big idiot in chat. Why not turn around and go straight on the main road? Your voice isn't annoying. It's your words and deeds. No, you don't have an annoying voice. Please don't stop streaming. You're so funny. Haha. I'm gonna get a paid voice actor to do all my streams, but they have to like impersonate like my character. Oh, here we go. These Lithuanian bins. I can't see because they've blocked me. These are Lithuanian bins, I believe. There you go. Our only bin guesser that we ever have utilised even slightly successfully. The little U with the tail, I think it is Lithuanian. Gedds has been in your Lithuanian bins again. Silver. Hold on. That can't have been burnt to... I was about to say burnt to death. Yeah, that's not how you really describe cards, is it? We do know this one. Don't panic. We do know this one. Oh, Senegalese. Of course it is. Of course it is. You big daft shit. Just do text-to-speech with an AI voice model and a VTuber. Can you imagine? Just like completely removing my identity from the channel. Completely stripping my stamp of approval. Britain is dog shit. VTuber stream would rule. Everyone just think I'm a furry though. Not that there's anything wrong with furries, but it's misleading. This is the big head stream now. Gedds, the bean can be your avatar. Everyone's been very mean to that. Everyone's been very mean to that. And the next person who does is being killed. I think this is, there's nothing right with fur. That's not nice, Burns. That's not nice. Don't be mean. You haven't. For fuck's sake. The problem with furries is the only ones anyone ever has to interact with outside of them are the fucking really weird ones. There are some big fucking dangers. But I say that as someone who makes money off Twitch and talking of a community of fucking dangers. Pro the causes of bean. Pro the cause of bean is multi. We are driving on the left, aren't we? Okay, good. Because I was trying to work out this New Zealand. I've never really seen New Zealand with Gen 2 coverage. But the sign was right. Could be a comfort ferry. What does that mean? You find the VTuber thing weird? I don't really get it, if I'm honest. But I don't... It doesn't interest me, but it doesn't put me off. It's just like, oh, there's like an avatar thing. Yeah, it doesn't put me off at all. What would Gedds for Sona be? I'm sure we roll around to this topic about every 4 months. Well, yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't know what it means, but I don't like it at the same time. VTuber is like when they have a cartoon avatar, and they use like software so it talks like in time with their voice, and it sort of moves around and looks around and stuff. I wouldn't even have to do anything for that except the ears. This will come up, chat. Oh god. No, the what would Gedds for Sona question has rolled around about 3 times in chat. I think we've got a black painted vehicle, but that is all what I know right now. Obviously you've got to assume Argentina just based on like, well, just like quantity of varia. Yeah, they're really complicated if you make your own one. The only VTuber like avatar that I really like think is like really captured me and like I think it's really, I've not seen any that I think are bad, but is a streamer called Pega Paints, Pega Paints, and theirs is really good, to be fair. And they made it all themselves, I think. Yeah, Gordo's just is having like a couple basic face movements. His was just look good while streaming. As you can see right now, Festi, is simply not a requirement to streaming. Mate, can I just get some like definitive proof that this is either Argentina or wherever the fuck everyone is, Uruguay? God, my brain is not on it. This one's harder. Not sure which country to include in Geoguessr. Can I be of any help? Maybe. Because there's some that aren't even in the... Oh, where's this for? This is... Georgian. Georgian won't be. Danian is. Kazakhstan won't be. Nepalese won't be, I don't think. Qatar, I don't think is. There's very few that aren't. Remember when you tried to kill the guy in the bar? In my summer car. Which guy? My uncle. I did pick my uncle up with the forks of the tractor, and then he fell off, and then I ran over him by accident. Bean, I'm absolutely loving you running through the sort of best of Gedds plays my summer car. I don't... Oh, mate, I'm actually going to lose my fucking streak to this. Because I can't tell, like... I've not seen any signs that look, Uruguayan. What's Malta said? Malta wants piscos. What? We got Argentina locked in. I'd love to make 50 with this guess, but I've seen nothing. I haven't even seen a kilometer marker. Whew. Scary, scary. Scary, scary. Scary stuff. Wow, I was scared, were you? Should have been. Crossing guy with 5. 5 means it's not Baltic. I don't think any of them use 5. No, maybe one of them uses 5. I don't remember. Told myself I was going to act normal when I came back. I would have you investigated immediately for having replaced. No, it's definitely finished, right? Because Sweden's 4. Sweden's 4 lines. I think all but one of the Baltics are 3 lines. All but one have 3 countries. There's a word for that, Gedds. It's just called 2. Why would you lie to yourself like that? Why would you lie to us like that? Okay, this one is interesting me. This one is interesting me. Oh, Portuguese. 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 Good stuff. Don't change. Don't change. Oh, look. How very exciting. That was a Portuguese Communist Party poster. Oh, that's very cool. Okay. EU plates. That's helpful. Just make sure we can rule out like Russia and the like. Super thin white line. Oh, it's not that thin actually, is it? I'm not sure it's like Poland levels of. They use like a millimeter thin board around their signs. The music's like sort of raising in tone. It's making me feel tense. Don't do that music. Could have been a Lithuanian. Oh, it could be Lithuanian. Especially if we see some Lithuanian bins. No, let me see your bins. Couldn't see the full bins, but I think it's. That's Madeira. That's Madeira. 3 lines on the crosser. On the crosser. Bins, 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 bins. Good stuff. Bins, bins, bins. Driving on the right white line. It was a solid white line down the road, I think. Just on the turn. Could be Croatia, could be Romania. Could be lots of places. Could be lots and lots of places. Get your guesses in now if you so want. Get your ill-informed opinions. Could be Montenegro, maybe? Is that a Rifty boy? Yes, sir. This Romania. I thought it might be Romania originally, because they've got more mountainous than I realised, but maybe not this mountainous. This is Gedds chat. You live in Romania? Aren't I glad that Use of Weapons isn't here right now? Hey, Aratrax, how you doing, pal? San Marino. Is that not a block term in this chat? Should be. Certainly should be. Pissed himself. Oh no. This is Romania. It did have a petrol station that said Montenegro on it. I'm willing to do a little more research into the matter. These are all taxis, so they've all got odd plates. Nah, I think definitely if you look on this plate on this Mercedes, So you've got a blue bit, and then a white bit, and then a little speck of red. Barely the size of a flea on your screen. But that is a... on that one as well. That is a Montenegro plate. If we needed more confirmation. Right, what have we got here language-wise? Looks like French. Looks like more French. Looks like a .tn, if we needed any more proof than that. If we needed any more proof than that. Right, driving on the right. Is that a police follow car there? Yes, it is. So this is going to be Nigeria. Probably near... I'm going to butcher that name if I say it. Abuja? 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 Nope. Well, sort of near. I'd have got decent points. I got decent points. Kenyan car. We love to see it. We love to see it. Do love to see it. Short dashes. Short, I assume Swedish dashes on the road. That certainly looks Swedish there. And that looks like a Swedish sign. Oh, sorry, Juge. I thought BK was meant to be a country, and I'd spent the last 20 seconds in my head thinking, where does he mean? Oh no, my brain. It's all turned to just a powder. Fucking idiot. Little Italian plates. Hey, I'm driving over here. Very Italian. We've got Fiat Punto. No slurs scratched onto the side of it though, weirdly. That I can see at least. No slurs scratched into the side of it. Burger Kingdom. No, we weren't in America. What did I say? Italy, right? Don't fuck me over license plates. Not real Italian. That's right. That's right. Fake Italian. Fake Italian. God damn it. Oh, Jess, if you're still lurking, that art's really good, pal. It's really very good. Unique vehicle. Unlockable vehicle in Italy. Okay, are we tracking maybe, or is this actual? Wondering what plate that is. It's not the Andorra plate, is it? Maybe. They call the Slurmobile the Multimobile. The Multimobile is a pink. Oh no, this is San Marino, isn't it? This is San Marino, isn't it? Is it? That does say Brazil, but it's also a cafe, so we ignore it. This is San Marino, isn't it? It is. I'm sure of it. We've had this before. This is San Marino. Yeah. We've been here before. I think actually one of these vans does say San Marino on it somewhere. Actually looks really pretty here, but I simply hate it as a place. I said Andorra at the start, Burns, because I thought I saw a weird... They have a very interesting... Well, I say interesting. It's not that interesting, but they've got a unique number plate. And I saw like the stony bricky looking architecture, but it's just fucking... It's just the San Marino in San Marino. That's alright, Buns. Alright, Buns. We were literally on the same track. This looks Irish. This looks Irish. If I wasn't on a 60 streak, I'd insta-send. You want to go? Should we, when I just pop over to Italy like I'm planning, should we make, like, I'm going to have to, like, come over for a week, you realise. No point in coming over to Italy for a day. Yeah, I'll just pop on over to Italy for the afternoon. Okay, trip to get a whole Gedds station trip to San Marino. That's his yield on that sign, which I only know them to do in Ireland. No, actually, they do it in America as well. Well, you can go to San Marino and be angry at it. Right, I've got yellow plate. I've got yellow plates. There's yellow plates on that van. They are driving on the right, aren't they? Yeah. Are there yellow plates on every vehicle? There are, so that's irrelevant now. Immediately. Well, not irrelevant, but just the van itself. So that's got to be Dutch, right? It's very Dutch-looking weather. It's very Dutch-looking buildings. They've not used a level 1 building at all, have they? Some very Dutch-looking top-level domains. Very exciting. Talking of top-level domains, I'm working hard. I'm hard at work with your absolute boy, Battle Whisk, to get the Gedds Station merch store operational in time for the 24-hour streak. Look at the big 5. The big 5 streamers. Gedds, Jujo. I'm not going to name any more because that would mean excluding people. Just know that if you stream, you're in the big 5 for me. Dutch all over the shop. All over the place. What's a Bavarian beer? Very exciting. There was a floating 5. That's what I also call my 5 favourite streamers, the floating 5. They've asked me to stop. They have asked me to stop. Oh, is that a Golf or is that a Polo? That's a Mark 1 actually. God, the Mark 1 was even tinier than the Mark 2. www.what, lads? .family.hr. Lovely. Lovely. Check the Geoguessr Discord. Well, seeing as I've got Discord open on my phone. Oh yeah, so there is. It's in software though, isn't it? It's like from the Google Cam something, like a weird. That's odd. Very weird. Very weird. Can't quite see. They're not even flags, either. They're just like an umbrella. Oh, we got yellow plates. Oh, this is Israel. I should really remember the shortcut for just go back, I guess. Go back and movement. Yes. England, far too sunny, far too dry. Gedds looks at his phone the same way the legally blind guy in my work does. What does that mean? What does that mean? Middle East. Two of the most direct. What do you mean? Why has it sent me so pink? And then I lift my arm up and it makes me go more white again. I really need to like not have fucking auto white balance, man. I really need to turn it off. But I have no clue how to do it myself, so like, yeah. We'll just have the whitest cameras. How close I hold it to my face? What, this close? That is reasonable phone holding distance. You see, Burns, it probably looks closer, mate, because it's a lot closer to the camera, you see? The bisexual lighting. I've always got these lights. I used to change the lighting setup every stream. Like I do, like, different, like, lighting setups. So I actually have a, on my smart lights, I actually have a one I'd always use for Skyrim, which was this. And then I have, like, a more blue one. But it's like purpley pink one, which is I think what I'm using right now. And I've just got a plain pink. Also some presets like Savannah Sunset. Oh, that's very orange, isn't it? Jesus. Spring Blossom, which is quite nice. It's closer than that. It was not. Anyway, next round. We are on a bike or something. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. I assume when we're on a bike, that normally means we're in Vietnam, but I haven't. Yeah, that looks like the right sort of accents for. That definitely is Vietnamese. A shame that you don't get more Vietnam coverage because it's super interesting. Right, we've got what I think are either the Swiss or Finnish bollards. They're not dash lines on the road, so I'd assume Finland, based on that. What's the music vibe? The music is just deep house. The deep house playlist on Epidemic Sound. Eight Ball. The heavens point to yes. My some car Finland. You only listen to Shallow House. Sounds about right for you, mate. We can zoom if we want to. Using this special zooming technique. Nope, nothing here yet. Let's zoom away. Asia. You listen to Crowded House. Serve that for my shit joke. I was about to say hey, I didn't want to say it, but I desperately did want to say it, actually. I think that's TIE. It's very hard to see. We'll probably see something better. I think again that's probably. Oh, here we go. We can just see the back of it. Would you believe? And it was indeed the land of the Finns. The land of the Finns. Yeah, Johan's just done that, Croft. How cool is it? How cool is that? I think I probably just need to go and like get, not because they're useless, but just because they don't really come up and it'll just condense a bit better. Beach house. I've never bothered spent the hours needed to make my own like playlist using this, so I just go for like a different genre every stream. There's about 20 different genres that I use. Each normally with a few hundred songs. %100% confident it's these nuts. As you should be. As you should be. French. I've not been looking enough to see that it's French or not French. Could well be. I would not believe you. I would not believe you. Certainly it's not got Portuguese or Italian plates, so that instantly is a good sign for being France. That's more Spanish though. That's Spanish signs, right? When you finally leave your job. Or are you planning on leaving your job, Burns? Don't leave your job, you're one of my most active chatters. Oh, look at this. Chile, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Guatemala. Costa Rica. Is that on there? Oh, they're Central America, aren't they, I guess? No, but Guatemala's there. And is Mexico on there? Mexico uses pesos, right? Job's too cushy to leave. Good. Bums. That was. Oh no! 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 Fucking shit and arse. Shit and arse.
Gedds Station. I really promise I'm the Gedds Station. Completely promise I'm not. Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? And I promise I'm not mad.